Hey everyone, welcome to the Brotherhood where we are all brothers in art.
I'm Juice.
And I'm D. In today's video, we got prepping part 2. Part 2 is going to be a strictly bug out video. We got Juice, brought his bug out bag, and he's going to break it down, pull out piece by piece, show you what he got, why he got it, how he's going to use it, and that's about it.
Yep.
So let's get right into it.
Let's get started. First off, this right here is a 70-liter pack by Teton Sports. So we're gonna start from the outside, work our way in. As you can see, I don't have much on the outside because I don't like to have a lot of stuff dangling on the outside. So I just have this big carabiner and this little basic compass. But let's see what's in the top here. And this right here I consider like my quick access, things that I would want to get to frequently. So I have here my life straw. We went over this in the first video. Right here I have my knife, a little fixed blade. With sheath. And I also need quick access to light. So a headlamp by choice, I think is best so you still stay hands free. So any type of headlamp will do fine. Paracord. As you can see, I've been using this. It's good. You need quick access to this. Had another little knife. Most of these things I probably be having on my body, like this and this other knife wouldn't be in this bag. Gloves. You need to protect your hands. This is a nice pair of mechanics gloves, and it's inside a sandwich bag because you need to keep your things dry. Right here is a quick little tool pouch that I keep with a bunch of random tools, like a seat belt cutter, a carabiner, what is this? It's called a box cutter. But I want a multi-tool, but I misplaced it. So in the meantime, this is just have to do. So I'll get me another multi-tool. And this right here is I use for all my knives that I have. This is a knife sharpener. As you can see, this thing been through the ringer. If you don't have your tools, ain't no good of using them. I mean, having them to save your life if you never used them before.
Correct. Gotta train with everything you got.
Exactly. Quick little scissors. This right here is a little multi-tool that you fit in your pocket, and you see it has all different type of things on here. It has wrenches and sockets, also bottle opener and things like that. You just sit it right on top of the screw and just twist the whole thing's easy. And it has Phillips head screwdriver and a little knife. This is little quick access tools I like to have I can get to easily.
Okay, so do you have everything separated in there in different pouches, or is it?
For the most part, in my bag, I like to keep everything separated and organized. But as you can see, as I start to dig through, some of my things may be out of place because, like I said before, you want to practice with your things. But I have a bad habit of not putting everything back. So don't be like me, guys. You'll save yourself a lot of money. You don't have to buy things twice, like my sleeping bag.
His sleeping bag grew legs one day. He brought it over here.
And I haven't made a big deal about the sleeping bag. I've been hittingly very peed off about it because I paid like $300 for the sleeping bag, and so yeah.
That's why it come with legs. Man, it costs that much. They come with legs so they can walk away.
Always keep some pens, and a Sharpie, nice Sharpie. And these are some nice goggles that I put on to protect your eyes. Always you need to protect your eyes, just like your hands. Ain't no need to have injuries if you can avoid them. And this also is a light, need light. This is a quick little hand light. And you'll see a lot of redundancy in this bag because as you going to find out as I go through this bag, you need more than one. And I learned that lesson a lot of times. This right here is a very nice compass that I'm not going to lie to you about and act like I know how to use it. But I have been watching videos on YouTube on how to read these compasses properly. So if any of y'all can give me any hints, tips or any videos you can lead me to on how to properly read this military compass, I highly appreciate that.
I know. Well, like I said, this is
Right.
this is a brotherhood community. We're here to help y'all, and y'all here to help us.
Right, I'm not gonna fake
We
it.
definitely appreciate the feedback. We just two regular guys.
Yes. Now that's all came out of the top lid part section of my Bugout bag that I was showing you. Now I'm opening it up, and there's an inner pocket.
So how much do your bag weigh?
Well, when I previously weighed it, I believe it was at 35 pounds. So everybody, you need to be in shape. And I'm not gonna lie, if I feel like I need my Bugout bag, just know I had my plate carrier on. So having my plate carrier and a Bugout bag and a rifle in my hand,
and a handgun.
yeah, it's not easy. But let me just show you where I'm pulling it from. This is the top lid section of this bag, just in case any of y'all was interested. But let's see. This is a collapsible water bottle. Collapsible water bottle. Don't take no space and it's lightweight. Vitamins and pills and medicines and stuff that you need, and you know everything is tailored to yourself, so get what you need accordingly.
Right. Over-the-counter medicine, personal medicine, stomach medicine, headache medicine, and you need to keep it all.
And you know what? You also, while you're out there bugging out, you might get a little bored. So you might need a little morale out there to keep your spirits up. So some playing cards. You know, you could mess around and win some more gear from somebody. Because they might be playing for no money around that time.
Right. It's a deep time of bartering.
Yes, sir. Now this right here, some of my tent stakes that I have. Basic tent stakes, ain't nothing special about those at all. And zip ties. You see I have some very large, thick zip ties. 1,000 purposes for these. And that's all I keep in that top pouch. All together in the front and the back. Everything that I need.
Yeah, so it's basically, you got a little medical preps, you got a little bit of security preps, and you got some water preps. All in the quick access pouch that you get to quickly.
And navigation.
So
lighting,
right. So you got a lot of essential items in this quick access pouch that you get to real quick to use real quick in different situations.
Yep. And sitting right here on top, that's usually not in the inside but on the outside of my bag. Like
you got more water.
This right here is my aluminum bottle.
Like you said, you're gonna need multiple things. You got three different water sources just off the top of the Bugout bag.
Have a pair of big binoculars that I don't really like that much, but sometimes y'all use what you have until you get what you want. So until then, I'll use these, you know, to scout ahead to see what's going on before I just go walking out there. So. And this right here is a dry bag. If you haven't seen one of these before, you can submerge these underwater completely and everything inside will stay dry. And I'll just go over a quick few things in here. This is my food bag. I like to keep my things color coordinated and try to remember so I don't have to dig through too much to know what I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yellow is food.
Yellow is for my food. And this right here is my pots, cups, bowls, spoons, everything. All up in here. Whole little cook set. Everything you need. Pot, pan, plate, everything. I showed y'all the yo-yo rolls in the last video. These are those. Some food I have in here. And also more water. These right here is the purifier tablet that you need to make sure that you're always drinking clean water. Redundancy. Redundancy. Especially water. It saves your life. What else in here that's important? This is all just food in here for the most part. You don't need to see that. But try to get food that...
What kind of food? Got dry food?
Dry food.
Any wet food?
No wet food. All dry food. Dry food has long storage life. For example, let me see. Let me just pull something out.
Yeah, pull something out. Show them what you got.
Pull something out for you.
You already showed them that.
Trail mix. Well, I don't know how that got in there. See, I play in my bag too much. This right here is supposed to be in my quick access. This right here is medicines and vitamins. It goes along with this.
Okay.
Oh, little quick, little easy, lightweight calories and protein. You can get that paper thing. You get a bunch of those. Oh, I'm glad I did go through this bag. Guess what this is?
Fire starter.
Nope, this is a stove. Let me show y'all this thing real quick. If I can open it up. See, you pop this thing open like this, and you see it's all burnt all up. Like I said, you don't use it, you're not gonna know how to use it when you need to. Pop this thing open. These right here are some fuel tablets. You can use fuel tablets or whatever else kind of tinder you came up with. Sit this on top. I can get it on there, making me look crazy on the internet.
You got it.
Up here, and then you just sit this directly on top, cook food.
Okay.
Like nice little thing, something like this protein bar right here. I have a bunch of protein bars and Cliff bars, stuff that I could really eat on the go. Because honestly, I'm not really trying to stop and cook a whole meal. So I just want to eat and walk. Basically.
Makes sense.
If I pull this out, I'm comfortable. Believe that.
Right. If you can make a fire, then the danger level at that particular moment must not be that high.
I'm definitely comfortable.
Unless you know how to make lightless and smokeless fires, then you will want to eat things that you could you don't have to make a fire. So, because fire is another indicator just to give up your location, give other people an idea of where you are. So it's not. So making a fire is a situation. Sometimes you won't be able to.
And this right here is another dry bag, and it's blue. Can you guess what this is for? This is my electric items, all my electric items, and you want to keep everything dry. So dry bag, Ziploc bags, plastic bags, keep it dry. Especially these.
So in electric, you have things like chargers and power banks, right?
Yep. And bugging out, like I said on a previous video, you need to have. It has to be worth its weight. So if you're just gonna charge something up, then I need you to be able to charge something up, do something else, and something else. Like, seriously. Like that's why the multi-tool is so important, because that one item does like 24 different jobs. So this right here, the first item I picked up. I actually picked this up in wintertime too, because my hand was cold. And I work outside, I do security. So I work outside, and I got tired of those regular throwaway ones that work for like 5 hours or something. They really don't work that good. But this right here, if y'all want a review on this, I will definitely do that for this item right here. This is one of my favorite items in this bag. This is, not only does it warm your hands up, it also is a battery bank also. So it can charge items also.
So it's a power pack and a hand warmer. That
Correct.
works.
Yep. Emergency weather radio. You can charge this thing up a lot. And you can wind it, solar, take batteries, and
it's a USB
plug-in USB, and it charges multiple devices, and the radio and flashlight and everything. Like flashlight here, multiple. Like I said, multiple uses. These right here are just cords, my charging cords. These two things right here are power banks by themselves. Another power bank and solar panel right here. And it's also a flashlight. Flashlight right here for you. I'm not gonna blind y'all because this one is bright. Solar panel.
Solar power battery pack.
Yep. Solar power battery pack. These right here are my batteries for my headlamp. For what that other flashlight at? That red pen light flashlight I showed you guys earlier. For that, everything that I had in here that take batteries, take AAA, and nothing else. I don't have no other type of battery. And all these things can charge themselves and each other. And this right here is the sole winner of everything because it can recharge all of them and hold the charge itself. And it's a battery and it's a flashlight. That's all my electric items. Hold up, and I'm lying. I have another pin, just like that red one. I have the sister to it, right there. Redundancy. See, I have a lot of light. We need that. So, and I had this bag right here. It was my random item bag because I like to keep everything inside something and dry. So I threw all those things in here, and they also still packaged individually. Now this right here, I have candles. I have a bag full of candles in a Ziploc bag to keep it weather protected. Now these candles serve a lot of different purposes survival wise. One's easy to start a fire, using to cook with. I can use them to stay warm with, inside a tent, anything like that, using the wax, multiple, this is good. Ain't no need to be playing around with fire and sticks and all that if I can just get it sparked up right away. But I recommend to do all of that. These are just for emergency purposes. And this right here, I play with a lot. This right here is a bag of petroleum jelly, soap, and some cotton balls. So what you do with this is, don't try this at home, kids. Anybody, don't try this at home. Do this with someone over 21 and in a safe, controlled environment. But what you do with this is, you take one of these cotton balls that's been soaking in here, take it out easy, take a piece of it, put it down on the ground, and you take your ferrocerium rod, which I haven't got to yet, you'll see a little later, and you just send a strike to it, and it lights up like that. It's an instant spark, so you don't have to play around with sticks and tinder and all that. This is your tinder. You get all your sticks, and all of that stuff, get your tinder and all that, sit that right in the middle, and let that start it all up. There you go. You don't have to do too much. And I just have a bunch of spare cotton balls in here that haven't been used yet. It's just, like I said, it's my miscellaneous pouch. I have some hand sanitizer, which I should just pour one into the other one to get rid of the other one, which I'll do some other time. Some paracord. This right here is a fresh roll of paracord, just in case that y'all was going to say something about my paracord earlier. Like, that's all the cordage he got? No, I got a whole roll in this joint, like fresh joint right here. I ain't touched that yet. But paracord. This right here is my survival shovel. I'm not gonna go too much detail into this because this one item is like 21 different pieces, different things. So if you want to know for review on this survival shovel, let me know, and I'll definitely do a video. I got a bunch of stuff to this. This is another one of my favorite pieces in this bag. Is this survival shovel. This right here is my tarp. As you can see, I have a digital camo tarp, and the inside of this tarp, as you can see, is reflective. So reflecting on my body heat and stuff back towards me to keep myself warm. Just like for my previous video, I prepared this bag for the winter time. I feel like if I can survive the winter, I can survive anything. So that's my tarp. And I use those stakes with this tarp. This tarp, you put it up as a tarp, you make a tent, all type of things.
I was just thinking that you can use it for multiple uses.
Yep, multiple uses. Gather water with tarp, do a whole lot of things with this tarp. Somebody loud. Have a life survival bivvy right here. And this also too has that same material that's on this tarp in the inside. This one show what this look like. The same, and it's green outside, so it has some visibility. I'm sorry, coverage. So you don't stand out so much. It's not bright orange or anything like that. So that's this, and it's a whistle also. Not that I'm going to be using a whistle. Somebody else be using a whistle. Help! I didn't know who this was. All right, this right here is my bed right here. Believe it or not, I blew this thing up. It has a pillow and everything, and this is rated, I believe, negative to bring my temperature down to -3. It has like a 3-inch lift. I forgot how they rate these, but it's the top rating for the seating bed. This, I paid some money for this too. Y'all can go. I got most of the stuff off of Amazon and stuff like that, so you can look it up. This right here is my Bowie knife right here from Street. It's another joint that got me caught up off of Amazon from watching the i.n.c.h videos. But as you can see, this thing is nice and hefty. You can do some chopping with this, and look, the back is thick enough so you could do some clubbing with some wood on the back to get through anything. But you're not gonna have no problem. This blade has some pretty nice weight to it, and it cuts just like butter. You go on YouTube, a bunch of videos with this knife on there, you'll see what it does. One last item, and this item is, I was about to get rid of it. Actually, I was gonna give this item away, but like I was telling you guys about redundancy and things like that, I had like the godfather of all sleeping bags, and somebody knocked me upside my head for it. Like, I don't know where that joint at. So luckily, I'm all about redundancy, and I had this right here, military woobie right here. This thing has tons of uses, in which one of the uses that you can also use it for a sleeping bag. So that would be used as a sleeping bag until I get one. So, but this has multiple other uses than just a sleeping bag. Also, rain poncho, liner, all those other type of things and stuff. Tent, like all kinds of things. So
a lot of these tarps could be used for multiple uses.
Yep.
Usually for the same thing as sleeping material or sheltering material.
Oh, I said the last. I'm sorry. That's last in the inside. Y'all was about to say he got all this stuff, and I ain't see no medical. Like,
I didn't see your Ferrocerium rod either.
yeah, right. He don't have no medical in there. He don't plan on getting touched. I don't, though. I don't. Voila.
Okay, got you.
There goes my tourniquet right here. And as you can see, everything I pulled out was in some kind of dry bag or Ziploc, weather protected things. And here we go. Now I have to show you a comparison. Now this right here is a Ferrocerium rod, and you can see from those, see the silver part. I've been scraping it. I've been using it. Now it's good. It works. As you can see how thick it is, or how thin, whichever way you want to think about it. But this right here is another one that I bought afterwards. As you can see, I did use it a few times, and look how thick it is.
Lifetime. Now, that should last you a lifetime.
Will never run out. I guarantee you, this will never run out. Not only wouldn't ever run out, it's so big and thick that it's easier to get a spark. Like you get a spark of this like nothing. With this one right here, it works, but I have to do it like 3 times. This, that's instant, and you're getting big sparks, widespread. Like, you know, like the fireball juice is coming out like that. Like, but you're getting big sparks. Right? With this joint, this is something little right here. But it works. But this didn't come like this. I wrapped this in some duct tape so I can use the duct tape for myself. I basically turned this to my own little survival tool. So some duct tape, and I wrapped some paracord in it. No, I'm not a paracord wrap expert. Only thing I knew how to do was just a tie a knot in it. So I just tied a knot in it multiple times. So don't laugh at me. Listen, baby steps.
Yeah.
This is all about awareness. We're not prepping experts. I just got into this about 3 years ago. And I know I don't watch people on here that's been doing this for 20, 30, 40 years. We just getting into it, and we want to bring the awareness to everyone else that you also should be thinking the same way.
Right.
But what is this? Oh, this is, you know, you gotta keep your teeth clean right here. Toothbrush, toothpaste, and some Gorilla Glue. I don't know what the Gorilla Glue. I ain't gonna need that for my teeth, but that's what it is. Maybe I knocked somebody else's teeth out. Put it back in front of me. Oh, this right here is nothing. This right here is just a big rag towel that's reusable, which you can dry out and stuff. And this is more wipes for my hands and stuff. And this is a Mylar blanket right here. Last but definitely not least, here's my medical. I'm not gonna go through it because there's too much stuff. This is a big gauze that I opened up, not knowing what it was, and I didn't want to waste my money, so I put it in here.
You a real one?
Yep. I keep a bunch of Band-Aids in here, different sizes and stuff in here, and brands. And this here, I have all my antiseptic wipes and sterilizing wipes and all those type of things, and I have a few pair of gloves in there. In this, I have a suture, burn cream, toothpaste. I have some tweezers, sutures, some Benadryl, burn cream, Neosporin, and some snake bite.
All regular over-counter medicine you could get.
And this right here, I have my gauze and my bandages, wraps and stuff all inside this bag. And I believe that's everything that I have so far. That's what I got.
I don't really see you missing. Oh well,
A tent.
I
don't need a tent, but I don't need.
Well, you
one.
have the tarp,
and
so you can use.
Right.
I mean, you got, like you said, everything is used for multiple reasons.
Right.
You got everything to use for multiple purposes, so you do have a tent. Only thing that I see that you don't have, but you don't need, but I want to just make a point to remind everyone. So you don't have any personal medicine because you don't have any personal illnesses. So
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
but
I'm healthy.
just to remind you guys, but if he did have anything, that he will have multiple EpiPens or whatever he will need in his bug out bag as well.
I have one more redundancy with water that I left out the last video too, and I'm going to put in this one. I believe I left out on my last video. But a silk key. This right here, you live in a city like I do, we don't really have ponds and rivers around, but we have a bunch of city buildings and stuff, and they have those little outlets from outside of buildings, which is illegal to do, but in bug out situations, who cares? You get water straight from inside the building with different sizes. This is also key, especially if you live in urban areas.
All right, so that about sums it all up, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
That would be part 2 of our prepping video. The bug out bag. Juice just emptied it all out. That's about 35 pounds worth of stuff.
Yep. So let me know. I know some of y'all prepper experts out there probably gonna watch this and critique everything.
We're still rookies though.
Yeah.
Like he said, he's only been prepping for 3 years. I've only been prepping for 1 year, so I don't even have half of this stuff. Plus, my bag is not going to be 35 pounds, so I would expect him to carry anything. I'm just going to carry a little bit of stuff. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also stay tuned. And share as well. We're close to our 1,000 subscribers.
Yep. Don't forget, we give it away.
So we will have
a 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yep.
And a little bit more information on that giveaway to help motivate you guys. Put it out to share this video is we're gonna give away as far as this point, we're gonna give away only 2 winners because we have gun related and we want to do the prepping. So we want to show some love to both. So we're gonna give away something that's gun related and something that's prepping related. And not only are we gonna give away 2 items to those people, we also have a surprise that we're going to introduce to the channel that these 2 individuals are going to be the first ones to have out of everyone. So it's very special.
Right. So stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on all notification, everything. You know what it is. You know what you're supposed to do.
Something like that.
Just do it.
Figure it out. Thank you.
Yep. Peace.